and I was on Facebook, and I saw when NBA YoungBoy got the key to the city. And I, no disrespect to NBA YoungBoy, but at first I thought it was like one of those kind of, spam posts. And then I kept seeing it. Is there something that he's doing? Is there an initiative that he's a part of that we don't know? Why did he get a key to the city?
So, and just a quick point of clarification, he didn't necessarily get a key to the city.
Okay,
he got a proclamation from the mayor's office, which hundreds of organizations get one of those a year. And so it wasn't technically a key to the city, but it was a recognition coming out of City Hall. And it is my understanding that he is doing some work in reducing recidivism and helping rehabilitate individuals, especially after President Donald Trump pardoned him from a prior offense, and really trying to be a good steward of that second chance, which of course I have to commend.
Yes.
But if we're going to talk about other individuals or other influences that our young people really need to pay attention to, I'm sorry, NBA YoungBoy is not at the top of my list. And we just got to be honest about that.
That's a fact. Right. That's a fact. It's funny you say that because I made excuses for years. I'm not going to lie, right? I used to be a gangster rapper.
Okay.
So I come from that era. And I remember thinking like, no, it's not the music. People can think for themselves and all of that. But once I got older, and I started realizing, and then I thought back to some instances in my life where music did play, because what it does is it creates this, like you said, the attitude, the energy that you carry, and we attract what we think about. Energies are contagious. So if you walking around with that, you're going to meet that.
Exactly.
Right? And the culture, and I just said this on another show, I said I wasn't a follower of an individual. I was a follower of a destructive culture because it's cool. It's cool to catch a body. It's cool to do this. Like you said, you're accepted. So with that being said, like, how do we break that? How do we undo that? How do we, unfuck these people's minds,
Our young people are really struggling with emotional intelligence. I was blessed to have that village that really instilled the qualities and the capabilities for me to be able to differentiate the music from reality.
Yes.
Same.
One of my favorite stories to tell, the first album that I ever bought with my own money was 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Wow.
I was in middle school having no business talking about mini men and patiently waiting and heat and all the time. Like,
that's my joint. That's my joint.
I had absolutely no business.
Yes.
And then Boosie Badass is one of my favorite rappers, right? Like,
guilty.
You got some ratchet ears.
Yes.
I have some ratchet ears. Don't let the title fool you. Okay.
If you enjoyed this clip, download OG Network, streaming free on Roku, Apple Mobile, Fire TV, and Google Play. Don't meet me there, beat me there. I see y'all at the OG Network.